Question. I don't know.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smiling. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Grand Rising, people. Today is Wellness Wednesday. And before we get into our show today, I want to thank the people that makes this show possible every day. First, I want to give thanks to Miss Misha Merritt. She is our supporter and sponsor from the Morning Mac Show. She has been a supporter and a sponsor of the show since day one. A lot of you guys don't know this, but we've been doing the Morning Mac Show for over 4 years now. About that time when the pandemic came, yeah. And she made this book possible as well, Shades of Blue. So big ups and much love goes out to Misha Merritt. Thank you, Miss Merritt, for making things possible and come true. And another supporter of the Morning Mac Show is Molly Mall Sea Moss. Not only is Molly Mall makes the sea moss that tastes very delicious, lemonade, tea flavor, and he also do gelatinous form of the sea moss. It's great. The way he blend flavors is amazing, and he makes it very palatable where it tastes good. He even makes sea moss icy in the summertime for the kids. Kids is eating sea moss pops and don't even know it. Adults too, and smoothies, and it's delicious. Want to thank him for being another supporter of the Morning Mac Show, and he's also our producer. That's right, Molly Moore. Told you the man got a 99 jobs, and sea moss is one. All right, all right, all right. Today is Wellness Wednesday, right? And before my panel and everybody and my guests and everything get in here, um, Monday, everybody was all out Monday. The big deal with the solar eclipse, right? But this one young lady, I'm pretty sure she suffers from some type of mental issue. She's not well. 22-year-old young lady, 22-year-old. She's from Georgia. So she was in Florida and she decided to go on a shooting rampage. Good morning. Good morning. Is that
Good morning,
Beast?
good morning. Yes.
That's my man Beast. I hope y'all tuned into his show yesterday. He came on at 12 o'clock. So y'all would have had time to watch most of the Morning Mac show and then go on over to Beast's page and tune up with him. But he didn't remind everybody, but I
I
tried.
did. Unfortunately, I had a thing for my job, so I was involved in that. But this week coming up, I'll be able to be on the show and talk and have my show later. So it's all good.
Okay.
How you been feeling?
I'm great because I thought I was going to go to the dentist this morning, and guess what? It's for the 16th. How you
Oh
feel?
wow.
You get up, you get ready, and be like, okay, and then find out at the last minute, or when you get there, that you there on the wrong date. I did that before. I'm like, it's the wrong date. But yeah, so I gotta finish getting the rest of my root canal. Other than that, I am well. I'm having creepy dreams though. I dreamt that I got
Okay.
pregnant. Did you hear what
Well,
I
okay.
said?
Yeah, I heard you.
I dreamt that I got pregnant. I'm like, how is that even possible?
All right. Well, who got you pregnant? That's my first question.
It was a dream. I don't know.
Well, in the dream, you didn't.
It was a stranger. I don't know the person.
Uh,
So what you said?
nah, somebody's calling me. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
said you didn't have your boy with no legs pop up
oh,
in the
my little
dream.
Tink Tink, Tink Tink. No, Tink Tink wasn't in the dream. No, Tink. It was a beautiful stranger. That's all I had to say. And we got all hot and heavy. But here's the thing: I gave him the condom to use, and he faked like he was using
Oh,
it and did not. That's how I got roped into having a baby. Then months later, and I found out I was pregnant. And then the thing of it is, the guy was a doctor and everything, and it was just wow. I'm like, you got you prestigious doctor with money and everything, and he moved me right up in his house so I could have his baby with his girlfriend, and because I was giving birth to the baby, and I was like, I'm not getting rid of my baby. So he was
okay.
kind of like this. He was kind of like this Muslim dude. So I had to. He tried to. I had to adhere to his rules and everything. It was crazy, and I was like, "That's not even me." First having nobody baby, and what to be adhering to somebody rules and moving into their house.
Okay.
So, but he had plenty of money. Maybe money compromised my wit. That was a crazy dream.
How much medicine did you take before that dream? That's the next question.
Oh, I took my allergy medicine stuff because my allergies was bothering me and stuff. So I took my allergy medicine, my regular, and a Benadryl pill. Boop.
Okay.
So maybe
Uh,
that got me tripping.
I don't know. Maybe it's telling the future.
I ain't had
Maybe,
no Benjamin Button baby with telling the future. Or who future? Who? What?
I don't
Who?
know. I'm saying you had a
Who?
dream.
Yeah, but it's not who you dreamed about. It definitely wasn't me. You're no birth to no damn Benjamin Button baby. The oldest I'm out. Well, I'm not that old. And I can't have no babies coming out of this snatch box no more anyway. No, sorry. My son Nicholas, God rest his soul, was the last thing that came out of my womb. So, mm-mm, mm-mm. So my dental appointment is on Prince's uh homegoing day, the day he passed. And that's April 16th, y'all. Everybody's selling 420. I celebrate 416. Because that was like, woo, his royal sexiness. Uh, rest in peace, Prince. His hip don't hurt him no more. He said he's stomping on the heavenly side or hell flakes, whatever one. I don't know where he at. Talk about mental health today, Rodney. Did you hear?
Yeah.
You heard the story about the girl in Florida. She was 22-year-old from Georgia. Celestine, Nichelle Celestine. She went on a shooting rampage in Florida after the solar eclipse because she said God told her to. So
Wow.
she got on the Interstate 10 and started popping people and going by.
They're doing drive-bys.
She was standing still, but the cars was going by. Is that stupid
Oh,
shooting the
shooting at the
drive-bys?
cars.
Yeah,
Okay.
shooting at
Wow, that's
people.
crazy.
After she checked out of the hotel where she was staying, she told the staff she getting ready to go on a shooting spree. See, right there, she told the staff, but the staff didn't feel to try to subdue her or alert authorities or anything.
Hmm.
She was crying for help when she told the staff, you
Yeah.
know. But I guess nobody paid her no mind. Probably thought she crazy. But if she had a gun, she got
Well,
somebody gun.
well, everybody in Florida got a gun. So
Really? You know,
yeah,
everybody. Oh, it's one of those carry states.
yeah, yeah. Florida. I'm almost sure, almost positive. The only thing you need in Florida is a license, like Texas. All you need is a driver's license. You can walk in there and buy a gun today. No waiting period, none of that.
Now, I'm from Maryland, but you need a state driver's license. So anybody that
Yeah,
lives in the state.
you need a Florida state driver's license. And if you got a Florida state driver, now I'm not 100%, but I'm sure I know that's how it is in Texas. And I know a lot of people have guns. It's easy to get a gun in Florida, but I'm pretty sure that it is. That only thing you need is a Maryland, well not Maryland, but a Florida state driver's license, and you can walk right in to get a gun. No wait period, nothing.
Wow, you know who would be the perfect person to ask if they was on the show right now?
Ooh,
JoJo Baby, because he lives in Florida. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm. So they don't. I don't know. So they don't do any background check or nothing like that. Wow.
No, all you need is a license.
Well, in Maryland, they make you wait. All you need is a license. True for Maryland, they just
Nah, no, I'm talking about a driver's license. You don't need a gun license. You need a driver's license in Florida. Only thing you need is a driver's license. There's no gun class. There's no nothing.
They look. I feel like I was gypped that Maryland made us take all that stuff and pay for them classes to get money.
And Maryland does a background check. That's why you waiting that week.
You know. Wow. So after you do the class and all of that, I want to do. They still turn people down. I paid for my class. I did all of this.
Yeah, you can still get turned down. In Maryland, you can still get turned down. Yeah, because you can't have a gun license and a marijuana license.
Oh.
So
wow.
yeah, if you have a marijuana license to buy marijuana, you cannot have a gun license. So yeah, you can be turned down. You can absolutely be turned down in Maryland.
Cause the people in marijuana ain't gonna be shooting nobody. They're gonna be chilling, turned up. Well, nowadays the marijuana that they give you isn't regular marijuana. When I came up, the days of having marijuana, we just chilled out. It didn't get us acting crazy. My boy Phil Page is in the back. Good morning, Phil.
What's up, fam?
How you feeling?
What's up, Phil?
I'm good, babe. I'm gonna be here a minute. I ain't gonna be here long today. I got some shit I gotta take care of. What's up?
I hear you. We talking about the girl in Florida that went on that shooting spree because she said God told her to after the solar eclipse.
Okay.
And Rodney was just telling me that in Florida it's easy for anybody to get a gun because you don't need all you need is a driver's license.
Right.
And we were talking about that, and I was saying how in Maryland they make you go through all of these hoops, right? And he was saying that and also in Maryland you can't have a gun license and a marijuana license. They won't give you.
Can't do what?
They won't give you a gun license if you got a marijuana license.
What the hell is a marijuana license? They got those?
Well, they had them. They had them. I think now in July, you might not need them anymore. Because I think you can just walk into a dispensary now.
Can you? Do you know anybody that's been to a dispensary?
in Maryland, I think they changed it, and I think they changed it they changed it recently because
July.
you used to have to have a prescription or something like that, but now I think you can't walk in, but you still can't. You can't buy if you because I think they still scan your license, and if they scan your license and you have a gun permit, it'll put off a flag in Maryland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you know in Maryland you got to be in you got to go take the classes, you got to go through the background check, and you got to be in the database. Your fingerprint got to be in the database, all that shit. So
thank God for Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia. I don't think Virginia got to do all that shit. What you got to do in Virginia?
Walk in there with a driver's license and say good morning.
Yeah, there you go. See?
That's all. A regular driver.
That's it. Yeah.
Yep. Say,
Like that.
say good morning. How you doing, guys?
Hey, just like you buy alcohol.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
people
but
ain't
it's not
knowing
like killing
your
yourself.
business.
You kill other people.
When you go into those dispensaries, do you see more black people or more white people, or it's
Both.
just a mixture? Okay.
I think it's both.
In
I
Virginia.
mean,
Okay.
I don't go into dispensaries often, but I've done shows in them, and it'd be generally both.
You done show in the dispensary? How cool is that?
It is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
I
it's
would
just
think
another.
everybody
just
wanna
another
come
show.
and laugh because everybody
Yeah,
cheating
okay.
and smoking and laugh. No.
Nah, they ain't smoking in the dispensary.
Oh.
Nah, you ain't sitting up in there smoking.
So it's okay for you to go to the dispensary and buy it, but it's illegal to smoke outside.
Yeah, you go smoke outside or wherever the hell you going. But nah, you ain't smoking up in there.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Totally get that. Well,
No, and it's not. I don't think it's illegal to smoke outside either. You can smoke outside. You just can't have more than a certain amount in your possession or something like that.
Right,
that's
or something like
Virginia.
that.
Well, every state
That's
is
in it.
different, but
Every
DC
state is
is
different, but
doing something different, right? When they say no
Yeah.
drug-free zone, that means you can't even smoke outside, right?
Yeah, you can't smoke in like a school or nothing. Nah.
No. I'm talking about DC doing the drug-free zone. They said they're putting up flyers in certain areas for like I don't know how
I
many
think
hours
that's
or
where
whatever.
you can't congregate. You can't congregate to do drug activities. Like
Well,
6
Nah, it's
motherfuckers can't
illegal
be
to
sick.
smoke outside. You can't smoke
It's
weed
illegal to
outside. It's
smoke
illegal.
outside.
Yeah, Colorado is illegal. California is illegal. All that. You
Okay.
can't just smoke outside. They just write you a ticket though. They won't lock you up. They write you like a $50, $100 ticket. And they
Oh,
just
okay.
keep doing it. So you got petty cops that be doing it. You got some cops smoke weed. He be like, oh, okay. So it depends on the cop. It's like getting a ticket for jaywalking. It's like, come on, man.
Like, come on, man. Go inside somewhere and do that shit.
but you can smoke cigarettes out in public. That should be illegal too. Because cigarettes is more harmful to you than the weed is. But
Yeah,
now,
you can't drink and
Harmful to you, not to the other people.
no, the people that's inhaling it, at least you smoking it through a filter. I'm not inhaling your cigarette smoke through a filter. It's coming right out to the other end of that cigarette. And I know it's the difference because when I walk past people smoking cigarettes, it feel like it cuts my breath. And weed, I don't feel like that with weed.
I don't know. I ain't never smoked a cigarette and wanted to rob somebody. So it is a difference.
But that's what we were saying earlier. Me and Rodney, I was saying that the weed that they have now is different. You ain't never hit nobody robbing nobody on no weed.
Bullshit. I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you talking about.
Sitting there laughing and chiefing.
Yeah,
Or maybe it was both.
They watch too many movies. That's that movie effect. I never seen nobody smoke weed and do half the shit I be hearing. So it's
Nah,
bull. Yes, it's doctors that smoke weed that do surgery. It won't make sense. He just come in the doctor office one day and kill everybody. Like if weed was really that effect, alcohol is really the worst. But they make it seem like alcohol is better than marijuana when it's the opposite. Marijuana is actually medicine. It's a healing
yeah,
plant.
marijuana is better than better than alcohol.
And they mixing it with something. I don't know what they gonna end up doing, but they putting fentanyl in it. That ain't weed no more. That's something else.
That's something else. That's just like
Yeah,
we
it's
used to wet
death.
down weed. Yeah.
It's death. Who wants something that's going to take control of your mind like that and make you not? That's craziness. That's craziness to me.
I
And
know
that's
some people looking for that.
some people want to hide to kill you.
Some people want to have yeah, man. You know, it's real addicts out there. It's real addicts out there that shit. They trying to find the package that somebody died on.
Oh yeah, that's that smoker choker.
You never watched The Wire with Bubbles? Bubbles, the dude died, and it was like, where that package at? We about to go buy that package.
I'm glad. I'm not. I don't need that. I'm glad that my mind, my mental is more together than taking a risk or with death like that. I mean, and knowingly, it's one thing that you take something that didn't know, but you taking something that know. It's like you rolling dice. It's like people in their mind think, "Oh, it killed Molly and it killed Phil, but it won't kill me because
Why
I'm the
Phil
beast."
got to be in this?
I'm gonna. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm just
me too.
get y'all on the
That's all
screen. I'm just,
Yeah, let's don't put my name in that one.
oh,
Just
oh,
leave Marley in there though. See how Phil
no,
did? Take us both
Huh?
out.
I would say
Well,
keep
take us both out. First, I gotta look out for me, but take him out too while we at it. Take him out there while we at it.
Come
Take
on,
him out
Phil.
too.
You already had 20 more years than me, man. Let me live.
That's all right, bro. You need to speak up for your damn self then. Say, let Molly live. Shit. Speak up for your damn self. That's how I got my 20 years. Speaking up for me. Shit.
Kendall put some comments though. He got a lot of comments. Slicky said, I got a gun and weed. I don't know if you want to put it on Facebook. You and B-More? Oh, Slicky. It was good knowing you. He said cannabis is from the earth. It's medicine that heals your brain seeds, I guess. No recreational cannabis is only a certain amount you can get. Medical cannabis gives you no taxes, and there are a certain amount that you can have for your medical condition. Yeah, that's the good thing about the card. If they get caught with a certain amount of weed, they can show them their card. Us, we gotta have under 2 ounces. But 2 ounces is a lot, for somebody just
2 ounces is a lot.
I
How
know.
many
2 ounces is a lot.
2 ounces?
Huh?
It's 56 grams.
So 2 ounces.
You said how many joints is in 2 ounces?
Yeah.
It's 56
Depends on how
grams.
you rolling them.
That can be 56 J's, or you can cut that in half and have 112. It depends on the person.
Wow.
I'm old school. That's 4.5. I'm old school. That's 4.5 fingers.
Wow.
That's them big boys.
4.5 fingers.
I don't know, Rick. But a lot of people be getting on people that smoke marijuana. Then you're looking they medicine cabinet. And they take damn near everything in there. It's like they on more drugs than the person on just marijuana. So it's like, what's in the drugs you take? Most people don't even know. But they be like, you don't know what you smoking. You don't know what you popping. You don't have no idea.
But I know.
Yeah.
I don't get on nobody that do marijuana because I do a lot of drugs. My dad goes so, but it's prescription drugs. I can't smoke it because I don't have the lung capacity to hold it in because one of my ailments is dealing with my lungs. So that's why I don't, smoke it. I can't take it for pain. And then when I eat it, it gives me a different effect. It don't give me the good effect. I get sick when I eat it.
I wish I could still smoke weed, but I know I can't. But if I could and felt like I can do it safely, I would.
You in a lot of pain? You was smoking for pain too?
Oh no, I was smoking because I was an addict. Yeah,
Yeah.
smoking weed will lead me to doing something else. So
To the
nah,
crack. So you got to leave it all
yeah,
Yeah,
alone.
you have these
yeah,
kids while they popping Percocets and stuff. They say because of back pain. Like, nigga, you 23. What type of back pains you got? You know, some of them should
yeah.
gunshot victims, but you got shot 5 years ago. You tell me that wound still hurt? You might need to go check
Maybe
in.
it depends if they got the bullet out or not.
I mean,
Yeah,
Percocets are nothing but synthetic heroin. So a lot of people, once you start taking them, you get addicted, just like anything else.
Oh my gosh! But I take it is
what
well.
up,
That's
Keith?
Tylenol with codeine. Why it
What's
make you
going on?
itch
Good
like
morning,
that?
everybody.
Oh my gosh!
The perks that made me horny.
Percocet is wow. And Percocet makes me crazy. I mean,
They make
I'm
me
not gonna say
horny.
crazy, but
I take a piece of one. I don't take a whole one. I always break them up and take a
a
piece.
piece of a 5 or a 10.
Mm-hmm.
A
What
15.
milligram you take?
15. Stop playing
15.
with me. I had a friend that couldn't have sex without him. Like, I don't know why he done took him so
Percocet
long.
is
He don't pop a
Viagra.
perk. He couldn't have sex. It was
Yeah,
weird.
you make you horny. Really horny.
I thought
I'm
cocaine did
good.
the opposite to the male thing.
Yeah,
Like crack.
Percocet and cocaine is heroin.
you ever hear them say they got that dope? Yeah, you ain't never hear women say that? Oh, girl, he got that dope.
I heard that. You know what I thought that was because they said that people that take coke, they go and their thing don't stay right. They keep wanting it, but their thing don't get right. Don't you know what I'm saying? Y'all know
Nah,
what
I
I'm
don't.
talking about.
They
I know
lying
you're
to
an adult, so what is the thing?
They
I don't know what
ding-a-ling.
their thing is.
They're
you. Yeah.
ding-a-ling.
They drink. It's okay to say it, Reese. You grown. Go ahead, Reese. Say what you like. Say what you want.
Their Richard don't get hard. That little Richard. That little Richard
Kenneth,
don't get hard.
Kenneth said cannabis had multiple versions and how it is used, such as tension, opium, and lotion and soap. Yeah, you could put it in a lot of different ways. Shit, they do that with liquor too. You can put liquor in cake. You can put liquor in all types of things. Even mushrooms. They got mushroom chocolates and chocolate shrooms. So they've been doing it with a little bit of everything. Be careful though, 'cause they gonna start making Percocet cakes. Molly pops. They sell Molly pops. So you gotta be careful.
Molly pops, huh?
Molly pops.
Well, now they got fentanyl dots.
Good
You see
God.
those dots of fentanyl that you just stick on your body like a smoker's patch.
I
Mm.
thought they gave you that for pain. Fentanyl patches for pain.
Yeah, I got some of them
I
too.
don't know. I don't know if it's for pain, but I know people are using them for more than just pain.
That's for pain. I mean, I thought I broke my toe, so doctor gave me some.
Yeah. I don't fuck with none of that shit.
No, I'm
So I
sorry. It
don't
wasn't fentanyl patch. It was Novocaine. It was lidocaine patch. I'm sorry. It was lidocaine.
Did they give you I got lidocaine patch. That's in those back patches and stuff. That's what's in those patches is lidocaine. But they keep lidocaine helps with the pain too. But I didn't know they give you fentanyl patches. I
No,
thought
they
the
don't give them to you. I don't think you can get it at the doctor. I think that's something that's street shit. That's something you buy on the street.
Okay, I'm doing my morning podcast now. I will call you in like an hour. Is that okay?
Repeat boyfriend, huh?
She trying to set that dick appointment. She missed
You
her.
want to
She
come
missed her
on the show?
dentist.
I can send you the link. Come on the show.
Mm-hmm.
She missed her dentist appointment. Now she's trying to make a dick appointment. I got you, Reese. I see you, girl. You go.
I ain't missed no dinner. My dinner appointment, y'all. I thought I was supposed to go today. It's for the 16th at 9:00. Why can't y'all help me keep my mind straight? Y'all know it was for the 16th at 9:00.
It's
I'm
all
at,
right. If you wasn't dreaming about that dude getting you pregnant last night, your ass would have got it right.
that wasn't a good dream. That was a nightmare. That was like a
Nah, I don't know.
nightmare. That really was.
Sounded real happy when you was telling it.
Well, I'm sending a friend, da da da, DJ B man the link. He's about to come on the show today. He said send him the link.
I don't know if that's me.
No, DJ B man, he's a promoter. He's a DJ. Y'all see B man Productions? Phil would know who he is. Well, oh, Phil done beeped out. That's okay. Did Rodney beep out too?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
lost
Rodney
Rodney.
beeped. That's okay.
Rodney probably about to go to his computer.
He said, "Give him a minute. He's driving." Okay, okay. And Spice, my girl Spice, she was supposed to come on the show today to tell you guys what she got going on and about her podcast and the groups and everything that she is sponsoring and empowered in. And one of those things is I am a queen in go go, and I wanted her to come on this morning to tell, but I guess she must be busy working. I'm checking that out too. Kiani, um, tell the people about your evening last night.
Last night was great. Went to Piano Keys and Brandywine, and it was really nice. It was a live band, but they left. They was leaving as we was coming in. They said every night something going on over there, and then we went to Society Lounge in Waldorf.
Okay, well, tonight, Bar 919 in Waldorf. That's right down the street. I think it's in the same strip as Society. Bar 919 with Dave Carter and them is on the other side of the Roy Rogers, right behind the cigar box. It's
Um,
over there, and it's a bar. They sell only drinks. You're welcome to bring your own food, but it's a nice atmosphere. It's just nice in there. And the good comedy shows start at 7:30. And y'all know Dave Carter be starting on time, on point at 7:30. My boy Dave Carter. And somebody else got something going on Wednesday night. I can't think of it offhand. All this week, Eddie Lyles, I think that's I'm saying his last name right, Eddie Lyles. He's hosting in different places because they're doing the DC Comedy Festival. You got people coming from all over, from New York, Georgia, Texas, all over the place to perform at different comedy spots because they're showcasing the comedy in DC. And they set that up, and so that's going off to that. I think the Gwen Factor, she's out there doing her thing in one of them showcases, or maybe a few of them showcases. But yeah, all my comedian friends, they out there they're doing their thing. So big ups to them. Double thumbs up. So that's what I got to say about that. I know y'all probably say, Reese, why you ain't out there doing your thing? Whatever, whatever, whatever. Well, in due time, it'll come. I'm. Don't worry about it, y'all. Y'all be able to see me in more places. I'm spot on. I don't have time to do the shows during the week, but I damn sure make sure I get to my committed appointments that I'm scheduled and booked for. That's when you guys can see me. So if you want to see me to come out and do the actual funny show, come on out. My next show is I got a show on May 23rd. No. I got a show on May the 12th, Mother's Day at the Arlington Draft House. Funny show. I got a show on June 21st. Funny show. I got a show, and I just got a show booked this morning for one in August. So it's different. Look, I'm out there. I'm just not. I just can't be out there every night like my people do. But don't get it twisted. I still got my craft. I'm still honing at my jokes. Hell, I joke every day, 5 days a week, right here with you guys. That's why y'all get the best and the raw material. And also, catch me in the afternoon hours where I go for ranting. That means when I kind of kirk out for like 10 straight minutes about whatever. That's like Monday Madness to the max, you know. So it's just one thing that I just go ham on. So that upsets me because I don't want to monopolize all this time here because we're talking about Wellness Wednesday today and the things that everybody need to keep them well. Some people need, like Kiani said, Kiani has to go out sometime and and he has to go out sometime and relax his mind. People need that break. Like sometimes after they get off to work, they like to unwind. We choose to unwind in different ways. Some people want to unwind with a meal. Some people want to unwind with a drink. Some people want to unwind with smoking a chiba. We do different things to relax, to give our body or our mind that time to just woosah. And that's very important because mental health is wealth. People don't realize that. Oh my gosh, your mental got to be at a place. You got to be on a different vibration with your mental, you know. And like my brother Molly Mall, this man is so cool. When you, I don't know how he do it. Y'all think I'm cool and calm and collective, but I don't know how Molly meditate the way he do it. I don't know how he. I'm going to ask him, Molly, how do you stay so calm when you deal with all different types of adverse when people adversity? I'm thinking adversity in my mind, but I only said part of the word adversity because I've seen you and you stay cool. It seems like you don't let them rattle your feathers. What is in your mental? What is going on in your mind? Are you raging in your mind and you telling your body to stay calm like the Incredible Hulk? Or are you in your mind saying, man, don't even trip? Because I know you always so cool. How do you do it?
I really think I'm
How do
trying
you do it?
my mic. I don't know. I think it's this growth. I think it came with just growing up. When I was little, I didn't do that. I always act out first, swing on somebody. That's how I used to react all the time. I want to fight, Then as I got older, my grandmother one day told me, I know you mad, but go to sleep, wake up, and if you still feel the same, then that's how you really feel. But give your body time to change, because you mad at that moment. So just give your body some time, your mind some time to think it through. And I was little, and one day I got mad, and I was so mad at my friend. I was like, man, I just slept it off. Next day, I barely cared. I laughed about it. I started to notice that a lot. So I don't tend to act out right then and there. I just tend to let it play through. If I see how I feel the next day, if I still feel that type of way, at least I talk to that person, but I still won't be as mad as I was when it initially happened. So as time went on, I just didn't feel like ain't no point in saying certain things to certain people. Ain't no point even addressing certain things because it don't help me. It just make things worse than what it is. And as I got older, I just started getting better and better at it. I still have my moments. I let things build up. So a lot of people, in that situation, they don't allow it to build. So like my little brother, you say anything, he gonna say right then and there. He don't let nothing slide. Me, I ignore it. And then when time go over, now it's too late. Once I lose it, I ain't no coming back. Ain't no getting Molly back. Ain't no talking me out of it. Like when I lose it, I lose it. My brother loses it, it's still like, oh, I can talk him out of it. Because he ain't hold it in so long. So you gotta
Build
be
up.
careful.
Yeah.
My mother used to call me a ticking time bomb. Like, boy, you gonna kirk out. I don't want to be around.
Yeah. I'm like that too. In certain instances, if I go to 10, my son told me, Mom, when you go there, he says that I flip. Him and Misha said that I don't see nothing but red. And I don't remember those angry moments like that. I remember them, but I don't remember how I don't remember those angry moments like that, how people see them. Like Misha was like, didn't you hear or didn't you see? And I know I didn't hear, I didn't see, I didn't feel that or whatever. When you get so mad, and but I want to know how you keep your mental together. Does smoking weed help you stay calm? Is that one of the things that relax you to help you keep your calmness about you?
Nah, I always been calm before I smoke. Smoking mostly helped me with nosebleeds when I first started smoking. I used to
Oh,
wake up to a lot of nosebleeds, get overheated, and for some reason my doctor at the time said, "Do you smoke weed?" I said, "Nah, I never smoked weed. I ain't started smoking till I was 25, 26." And he was like, "I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but is you should give it a chance. CBD at least." I ain't know what none of that mean. He was saying without the THC, but I didn't know at the time, so I just grabbed some weed one day just to see if it stopped my nosebleed. My nose never bled another day. I don't even get
get
them no
out of
more.
here! What?
Yeah, I don't get nosebleeds no more. I used to wake up to them like my mother used to have to hold my head back. Then when I got old, I found out that wasn't the proper way to do it. So it was just a lot. It was always something I had to go through. But once I started smoking, I ain't had to. I ain't had nosebleeds since. It's weird. It's weird. But the doctor knew that it was something in the in the marijuana that he knew that I can use to help me with the issue. But I was so against weed. I was like, nah, I don't smoke. I don't want it around me. I ain't like people smoking my house and my car. All that. I was really one of them persons like, nah, like that's worse than anything. I thought that, just took education, learning, and now I see it help me. I'm like, damn, this probably helped me in college. It was a lot of times I couldn't do my work because I'm bleeding all over my papers that I just finished writing. My teacher be like, you use an excuse just to not. Dog, you can see me writing it. I'm just saying, take the bloody papers too. But it was nights I couldn't sleep
Mm.
in college with my friends and they smoking. I used to be laughing like, man, y'all better leave that stuff alone. They got them through it. But nah, you
So
gotta know.
it
Yeah.
helps you sleep. It helps you relax. I guess it helps the blood do what it's supposed to in the body too.
Yeah.
Wow. So, uh, Kiani, I know you partake of in the peace pipe as well. Does it help you mentally as well, Kiani? He must be on another call. He must be on another call. Well, I remember one of my friends gave me about a year ago. That he gave me some gummies, right? One of my friends, and he was like, "These are not your regular gummies, so don't sit there and eat them." My dumb butt forgot, and I ate them like they was candy. Now, because I was like, "This stuff don't do." I was. This is how dumb I was. I chewed it. I'm like, "Oh, this is candy." I'm like, "Oh, snap!" But I'm like, "But this stuff don't do nothing to you." An hour later, I'm tripping. I'm sitting there, it's like stuck. Like, "Ooh, my face is melted." And I'm pushing my skin back on my bones. If I felt like after I initially tripped, then I passed out. I was taking it because I couldn't. I was like day 3 or something like that, and I couldn't sleep. I don't know what it was, but I couldn't. I could not sleep. I took that medicine. I'm gonna call it medicine because that's I used it for medicinal purposes. I wasn't eating gummies for the recreational treatment or just the effect to get high, triple, or nothing like that. I used it to stop pain. I had severe neuropathy that kept me up in pain. So after I tripped, I slept, and when I say I slept, my body slept hard. So I don't know what it did, and everybody was like, "You must have needed that sleep." I think I was high for 2 days. I ate too much gum, and I just was like, I just stayed sleepy, which was a good thing because your body really needs its sleep. Having no sleep or no rest will kill you quicker than starving your body. Did y'all know that? that you can die quicker of sleep deprivation than you can quicker of starving. I bet they didn't even know that. That was some health tips right there for your butt. I bet y'all didn't even know that. Did y'all know that?
I guess. Yeah.
That's what. But you have no sleep. It's a difference. Because when you starving, you could go somewhere, take a nap, and dream about some food. You get your sleep. But when you ain't got no sleep, your body, you start to hallucinate, and your body is really all Wiki Wonka. You know, your heart's not beating right, your breathing's not right, because it's like a PCU. You got to reboot that thing. You got to turn that thing off. Your mind is very delicate. That's why people don't understand. Sleep deprived people are dangerous because they will trip mentally. It's easier for you to mentally trip and go over that line, and that ain't no good. That ain't no good thing. No good feeling. You know, your body needs rest. You know, you don't expect to fill your car up with gas and drive it all across the universe without stopping it, resting it. Don't let it overheat. Don't let the gas run out. Imagine that. And we tend to do that stuff to our bodies and our health, but our mental. I keep telling people, health is wealth. I didn't take my own advice, and I didn't know what the people was talking about when I was younger. I was like, I'm young. I got time to get it right. Again, a misconception and an illusion. Time. You might get it right now. Get it right from the beginning. So try to change whatever you need to change so have a healthy mental life. You got a good, healthy mental life, everything else could fall in place for men and women. A lot of times you see men going going through all this stress and frustration, and then they come home to their partner. Their partner might be under a lot of stress and frustration, and they don't know how to communicate or relax or let that go. And sometimes it explodes. Like Marley said, well, we can't all do what Marley said. Marley said he go to sleep on it. He get mad. How many of us actually get mad and say, I'm taking that? How many of us get mad and go, Reese, what's wrong with you? Man, wouldn't that be wonderful if we could do that, Marley, on a dime? If we could press a button. Like, you bought something, I'm about to go for.
That'd be sweet.
That's a reset button. If somebody, that would be wonderful if we had that. It would be less killing. I'm telling you, out there in the street, it'd be less accidental murders, less violence, less everything. Imagine if they had, for example, over there they warn that. Imagine if they had a button on their mind that could tell them take a nap. Y'all go to sleep. What y'all fighting for? Go
It
to
is a
sleep.
button. You just don't know the button. It's the button. They got people out here that can just hit you in your spot, bub like your neck, and knock you out. You know, they can just do like this or something. Right here is a pressure point, and you'll go smack out. There's a lot of things about it. We just don't know it. It's pressure points. They buttons. That's why they tell you better tighten up. When you get hit across your butt and go to sleep. Somebody can put you right to sleep. One punch, knock your ass smack out. But nah, they be tight. We can just put ourselves to sleep just like that instantly. I think they got medicine in a hospital for that. But nah.
See,
Yeah.
but the medicine ain't good. I'm talking about if it was a natural way, that medicine do more than put you to sleep. It does something to your mental. I've noticed. I don't know if anybody else. I've had umpteen surgeries, and I don't like going under anesthesia. I don't like coming out from it the way I do. I feel like I'm slow when I'm coming out of that. I feel like my mind isn't catching up. You know, like you have a surgery and you wake up. I feel like my mind needs some time to warm up. That I feel a little slow. I ain't gonna lie, but when you sleep under anesthesia, you don't dream about nothing. That's some good sleep. You wake up, but you wake up, it's like all of you not woke. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that creeped me out last time because it took me a minute to get my words straight. I'm thinking and I couldn't talk. That is something. You sit up here, your mind is thinking, but it won't come out.
No, I feel you.
I mean, the
Well,
hospital has the deepest drugs in the hospital.
they
And they,
got what's that thing called? That's like your body waking up when you feel you can't breathe. You're not completely woken yet. Your body got up before your brain, or your brain woke up before your body. It's one or the other. But
yeah,
a
something
lot of
like
people,
that.
yeah,
Like your
go.
body up before your brain, because the brain is
Mm,
the one that's like, you like your brain is
mm,
the one holding the note, and the rest of your body just singing, and your brain's still on that one note. It was
I,
like, wait a minute, catch up. It's not, a lot of people think that the body and spirit. They said when we go to sleep,
mm,
that the body and the spirit separates.
detached. Sound
Yeah,
about
and I don't know anything about astral projections, but people believe in that. I can't tell you anything about it because do I
yeah.
believe in it? I never experienced that I know of
Yeah,
or
I believe
anything.
in it. I mean, I believe it because I did it before. I didn't know what it was, and I found out. I think a lot of people probably experienced it when they was more younger than older because they was more tapped in with themselves. Now you've been poisoned so much with a lot of food and religion and things whatnot that it's hard to, but nah, you can astral project. A lot of people can. They don't be coming up with these movies just off thought. Like things be happening. They got certain drugs out here that will help you do it. What is CMT or something like that? DMT. It's a drug that they got that can help you. Well, they say hallucinate, but you ain't hallucinating. You get to do certain things that they tell you only happen in movies, but it's weird. That's why when people be on certain drugs, they trip out. You'll see them talking to somebody and ain't nobody there. Somebody there. It's just the fact that they on something that they can give them the ability to see these things. We say they tripping, and then we say we need to put them in a home or St. Needs. Remember people saying they were saying UFO? They was tripping, but now they advertising it. Oh, it was a UFO. The news talking about it, all this stuff. So it's like, what
Mm,
happened to 30 years ago when people
you froze up. You froze up.
The Illuminati got him, Marley.
There you go.
where it happened?
Keanu said the Illuminati got you.
Man,
Illuminati on Marley.
I,
Marley freezing up. They watching.
man, I just zapped out for a second. I don't know what happened. I'm out
I
here
mean,
tripping.
Illuminati ain't playing around, boy. You can't say too much.
When Molly's hit that point, he said 30 years ago people was getting locked up for seeing UFOs. Now and he paused right there. Now they what, Molly?
Oh
Where they
yeah,
at now?
man, that's crazy. They talking about it, advertising it, everybody talking
But
about it,
all
even
those people
presidents.
still locked up. I mean, the people
Hell
that
yeah,
saw that
they,
because
they
but why they could let them go now because now they know
let
that.
them go now. They life destroyed. You took most of my life from you and drug me up for shit that I ain't even need. Imagine somebody giving you drugs for saying a UFO, but you don't really need the drugs. So it's no different than any other drug. Once they start pumping it in, your body start depending on it. When you weave off of it, you're gonna really act different. So
Mm,
they done messed a lot of people's lives up, putting them on medication that they ain't need. It's people that been on chemo that they ain't belong on chemo before.
Oh my
It's
God.
it's crazy. Like these doctors just be diagnosing people however they want, and they making money. But now since the
Yeah,
UFOs, they can't.
I think
Mhm.
cancer is a part where you have to fast and take all the food out your body and meditate. I think people don't understand that. They think take the medicine, but I think it's the best thing. Just exercise, stop eating what you're eating, and change everything. And it works. It
Yeah.
works. You know?
It's only one illness, I think. Like Dr. Sebi said, they just give it different names when it's in different locations. So if you got mucus in the chest, they gonna give it a different name than mucus in the stomach, than mucus in the leg. It's like it's mostly just mucus, and then when it's in certain places, they just give it a different name. But all you gotta do is change your diet, and that's mostly with anything. You can Google stuff and just say, how do you get rid of these things, like a home remedy or something. And it's always food diet. Like go more to vegetables and fruit. Get on the fruit diet. Go vegan. Stay away from meat. Everything that they tell us stay away from to heal ourselves, we put more of it in us. So it's like, how we ever gonna be healed if we won't constantly stop putting the poison that's they telling us to take out of us? So it don't make sense. You know, you will never be healthy. Like no matter what you do is because if you never go vegan or you never turn down the negative chemical foods that they saying, even if you slow down, you gotta really let it go and get it out your system. You know, and then as time go on, you can eat little stuff gradually, but at least you'll have a fresh start. It's like getting an oil change. Everybody go get their car oil change.
Hi,
Yeah,
Shalita.
somebody.
I just saw Shalita popped up,
Oh yeah, I see
and
it. Hey.
yeah, she been through a lot of stuff with the medical, the different stuff as well, and she is a cancer survivor as well. And and I don't know how, well, by the grace of God for one, but I don't know how else if they told her to change her diet. When you get diagnosed with cancer, I've never been diagnosed with cancer. I wish I had one of my other survivors on the show. When they tell you, what do they tell you? The first thing, do y'all know anybody diagnosed with ever been diagnosed with cancer? And I was going to ask, what was the doctor's first thing to say to them other than you got cancer? Do they say you got cancer and you need to change this or that? Or is it the first thing they say, you got cancer, we need to start you on chemotherapy immediately?
Yep. First thing they say is gonna start. I don't. My friend, she has it now. She just got diagnosed. She said she had two different tests. She said she kept getting sick, like Marley said, mucus. She always sniffling, always had a cold. And I told her before, I said, you ain't taking the right medicine to heal you, which like Marty said, mucus and the food, meat.
Mhm.
So in Africa, what they were saying is you supposed to basically fast for 30 days, which is almost impossible, but it can be done. So
You
you got to
fast
fast.
for 30 days. That's no. What about water? Can you even drink water?
You supposed to.
So when
You
you
supposed to drink
fast,
water.
you just stand away from the meat. Is that how you
All
properly
food, really.
fast?
Yeah, you supposed to fast like for 3 days. No food, no just water for 3 days. You know, and
Can the
then
body do that?
yeah, of course, the bike go 30 days. It's Google it. It's Indian gurus go 30 days with no food. In Oregon too. Oregon, it's girls that go 5, 6 days with no food. They look
Well,
amazing.
5 or 6 days. We talking about 30 days, Kiani.
Yes, 30 days. Just water. Just water. Yes,
30
30 days
days.
just water. If you got cancer. If you got cancer now, you got
No, I
cancer.
mean, but
That's like
people have a lot of other ailments as well.
the same
They
thing. Go,
you know.
no food. No food. Just water.
I
Spring
wonder.
water.
I'm just thinking. I wonder how long can I go with no food. I mean, I've gone a day or so because I've looked up and I have not eaten nothing all day. Like when we went out, what was that? Monday we went out to the mixer. That was my first time eating all day, and I ate uh celery. I ate like 4 little strips of celery, and I only ate what like two of the little wing things, and then I brought the rest home. But my thing is, and I ate some potatoes, and I was like, okay, I'm full. I didn't eat all day, and I thought I was going to be starving. But after I ate the food a little bit, that hunger sensation went away. I felt like I was about to fall out. We were so hungry, wasn't it, Kiani?
Listen, I
Both
was
of
eating
us.
your food, my food, Essence food, and everybody's food that day.
You must have been hungry for real. But I'm saying we kept saying how hungry we was, but when the food came and we started eating, that that feeling went away.
It did.
That well, it went away for me, and I was like, okay. And that was going more than 12 hours with nothing in my body but water, because I would took my medicine at 3 o'clock. So I could fast for a day, but I don't know what fasting for 30 days look like. I don't know. I haven't fasted for 2 days yet. Well, I take that back when I was in the hospital, but that don't count because when I was in the hospital, they had me on the IV for 2 whole weeks, It might have been more than that before I went to surgery, and they was doing that something about my liver. They was like, "Oh, you got a fatty liver," and they wouldn't let me eat for 2 weeks. So 2 weeks I was on like a liquid diet. They would say you could drink your tea, but I was so weak that I didn't care, you know. And every time I ate something, I threw up. So that's when I was getting my gallbladder taken out. So yeah, so I guess you can just drink water or something. Do tea count? Do tea count as eating food? If you drink tea, Kiani, because I believe you know, or broth. Does that
Yes,
count?
tea, juice, all that's food for the body.
No, but when you fasting, are you allowed to drink tea?
Yeah, juice, anything liquid is good. Liquid, it's almost a liquid diet. Basically, what we need to be doing.
Liquid diet. She said
Yes.
take radiation and chemo. That's the first thing they tell you to do. Okay, see,
Hmm.
my cousin was saying the first thing they tell you do is to take radiation and chemo. Instead of the first thing they should tell you is cut whatever out your diet. See, that's what I'm talking about. The first thing that they do is to give you medicine. They don't ask you, well, I know why, because there's no money in a cure. You know, they sometimes I wonder, are they really there to help you or to hurt you? Like one of my doctors, my PCP, refused to give me any type of pain medicine. And you know, at first I thought that he was trying to build up my tolerance. No, he was just trying to make me suffer. Look, my cousin said money. That's why they don't tell you good stuff to help heal you like they used to back in the day. And back in the day, black folk didn't go to the doctor like that. It was always somebody in the family somewhere knew how to heal whatever it was. Usually it was grandma or big mama or great grandma or you know or auntie. Somebody knew what home remedies to give you for different things, you know. And I'm going to ask this generation, everybody out there, do you know what to take for different stuff? I know a lot of my grandmother home remedies that she told me. Some of them is funny, you know. And I remember my cousin Cheryl mama told me if you have a fever, she told, and this came out of her mouth. She said you cut an onion in half and put it in your sock, and that's supposed to draw out the fever. I looked at her. I said, "Ain't Dolly, you tripping? You smoking that rabbit tobacco? You different too much snuff? Who is it? You tripping? You?" I'm like, cut an onion and put it in my sock. You know, and it sound like crazy stuff that they would have you do. Molly, you ever heard of that before?
Heard of what? They kicked me up. I just got back.
Oh, I was saying because my cousin Cheryl was saying the first thing that they told her. I said, "What is the first thing the doctor tell you to do? Do he tell you to stop eating certain meats or certain foods, or do he say um, take this medicine?" And she said that the doctor told her you got chemo and radiation, and that is the God's honest truth. When I had thyroid disease and they had to remove a tumor out of my neck. They said it was growing a clusters of tumors. And the first thing that man said, we're going to give you a nuclear medicine. And I didn't know what nuclear medicine was. Do y'all know that's the same thing as the radiation? But what they did to me, they started the IV, and I'm at the X-ray part where radiation and they do all that radio stuff, and they call it nuclear medicine, and they was giving it to me in my veins. Did y'all know that? They give you whatever in your veins. They call themselves trying to shrink the tumor. I thought that the medicine that they would give you, the radiation, quote unquote, would just be you in the machine. No, they shoot you up with stuff. Did y'all know that? I mean, only I guess the people that go through this process know that. So they give you stuff before you get into the machine. So they making sure It's not like an X-ray. I don't know for what. Why I don't know why my dumb butt thought radiation was just you getting in like the MRI machine, because every time they give you MRIs or any type of radiation, anything, they gotta wear them big vests. You see them all dressed up and with all the stuff on, and you don't have nothing. And you thinking like, are they getting ready to give me something? They claim they get ready to hurt my body more, And then not only do they put you in the machine, they stick stuff in your vein and stuff, and you be like, wow, the radiation ain't nothing but poison. They trying to poison and kill the cancer, but they also kill us. Good morning. Oh, Lee, they did her biopsy today, and she is all alive.
They haven't done it yet. I'm laying here. They just put the IV and stuff in me. They haven't done it yet.
All our prayers go out to Lee. She getting my cousin Cheryl, I think, been through what you had. Lee's getting a lung biopsy done today, and we want to pray for her and that everything is be all right, be a success. It already is. You got our prayers, the warm feelings. Everybody get rid of the love.
I know my heart rate is keeps going down it's in the 40s.
Your heart rate beating that low?
Yeah.
That's not good.
That's a base. 45, between 40 and 45.
Oh, so heart rate that low, that's not good. You in the right place, you're in the hospital. What hospital you at?
I'm over here in Fairfax.
Okay. She's over there and sitting in prayers. Cheryl said she's sitting in prayers, Lee.
Thank you. I'm just praying this is not number 5. I can't do it, but I mean, I have no other choice. It's not like I'm gonna jump off a bridge or nothing. But I'll enter the World Book of Records for the most cancers, I think. How many cancers can you have? Shit.
Well, cancer is just one cancer, just travel to different spots of the body. And when they think they got it all, they don't get it. It's just lie dormant and go someplace else.
How you doing, Lee?
Hey, I'm here, man. I'm here. Waiting on production.
Yeah. They're gonna be all right.
Yeah. So you know what? Yeah, you're gonna be all right because she already is all right. God bless, and then we prayers and blessings. She's just trying to find out what else is going on with her. Biopsy. She gonna be all right. She's just gonna wait. The hard part is waiting on the test results.
I know they know one piece got to be removed. They don't know what it is. But this biopsy on this one, they want to know what it is. They know they got to go in and remove a portion already. They do know that already. That's the air bubble.
So they're gonna remove that. And how do they remove the air bubble?
I don't understand that. How an air bubble getting it on. That's not the
Get up and get back.
That sounds dumb. But the body is called the body human.
The body human. So, because but Cheryl, I think she had the procedure that you get ready to have, where they're going down through her throat to do a biopsy of the lung.
Y'all make some burgers. Y'all leave your phone, make some burgers. Crazy.
Huh?
I said, I wonder if those air bubbles formed by mucus in your lungs. Because and when your lungs breathe in and out, how mucus, you could blow a bubble. Remember how we blow snot bubbles?
No,
you ain't never had, the mucus was so thick, it was a blue snot.
No.
And the air that's in that, I wonder, is it Is it like that? It's like a mucus
You just,
bubble.
wait a minute, you used to blow snot bubbles?
Yeah. I thought
Yeah,
I thought we all did.
I ain't
We
never.
used to, we used to blow bubbles with our spit. We used to blow spit bubbles.
I
You
did
ain't you
that.
ain't
Got the shit smacked out of me. That's what I did. We didn't do that. We didn't
we,
do
we all did it. Our parents caught us doing that gross stuff.
that. Mhm.
But we would sit there and our saliva could get thick enough we could actually blow a bubble.
But not snot bubbles. Right.
Well, I mean,
I,
when you was all congested and stuff, you nose is stopped up and you blow and you see the little mucus, and when you blow and it comes to a bubble to the end of your nose and then
no,
pop,
no,
that
didn't do that. No, didn't do that. Hadn't done that one.
it'll be clear snot. And don't get to the people probably say, "Ugh, I ain't
Yeah,
talking about the
that
white and
takes
the yellow
skill.
snot."
That takes skill right there.
Thank you, Bob.
Molly, Molly said, take
They just like, stop doing that. I'd be like, yeah, I can do that all day.
Molly said it takes skill.
Thank you. And look, me and Molly must have possessed those skills because
The nastiest thing I ever seen a kid do was spit, let it hang all the way to about to touch the ground and slurp it back up, like off Big Daddy.
Ah,
Yeah, I know friends that used to do that. That was more nasty than me.
that is nasty
that
as
thing
shit.
is spit. You know, nah.
Spit diving.
That your body and that ain't nothing
I think
but mucus, and that's what I'm saying. Did you get a mucus bubble trapped in there? And then how are they going to remove a bubble? They told you a few months ago. I remember
mhm.
you telling us that it's just a bubble, air bubble. Don't bother it. It ain't gonna bother you. Now,
It got bigger. It started growing. They did the
how do an
wash.
air bubble grow?
Guess it's getting more air in it. I don't know. Yes, sir, but there's nothing in it.
Wow. Cheryl, if you still watching, did you have the same procedure that Lee did? I know she has like me, she has like a lot of lung problems, and they found out that she had sarcoidosis as well, and that's with your lungs. They go in and biopsy and take a piece of the lung and all of that. And they did that with my cousin Just when on his biopsy they took and found out that, you know,
Well,
that
everything is so far everything is at the beginning. I just don't want. I don't want to have to take chemo nor radiation. So far, out of all the cancers
it
that I
ain't cancer.
know,
We're gonna pray that no.
no, I'm just saying. I mean, you plan for the worst, but you prepare for the worst, plan for the best.
Hope for the
But
best. Yeah.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, they've caught it all. My body is. I'm so in touch with my body that they catch it at the beginning, and I don't have to worry about that chemo and radiation because it's at the beginning. There's only a pill or a shot that I may have to take. I won't have to take the full radiation. But anyway, I gotta go. They're coming in now. I'll
Okay,
talk to you.
baby.
All right.
Lee.
All right, man.
See you, Lee. Love you.
Yeah, we love you,
Y'all
Lee.
too,
Get
guys.
better.
All right.
Lee going
That was my girl,
The
Lee.
mushroom, the motherfuckers, man.
These mushrooms?
Yeah, man, I love them.
We go through a lot of stuff. The body human, and like like she said, and my cousin said, the first thing they're gonna do is give you radiation. Why? Money. The leader said it. Money, money, money. Because there
my
ain't
boy
no
Lee.
cure. There ain't no money in the cure. So they want you to get hooked. They drug dealers. That's the awesome most drug dealers. They better than any crack dealer, any meth dealer. The doctors. Ain't nobody out deal the doctors
Damn.
when it comes to drugs. Think about it. They give you stuff they say that help heal your body, make you feel good, make you feel better, but they give you only enough to keep you coming back. They don't give you enough. They would not write you a prescription for more than sometimes they do a 90-day supply, but they would not say here, just keep going. They want you to come back with them. Every 30 days, I gotta run back to my doctor's office so he could tell me the same damn thing. Take this, and this, and this. I get my prescriptions. Okay, I got this, and this, and then okay, I see you in 30 days. Why? Why?
Keep you coming.
They
That's
keep you coming
smart.
to get this, and that. I got a call and can I get a refill on my medicine? Oh, you got to go see your doctor. The doctor is no more refills. They purposely make it where you have to come in and see them.
Yeah, because you needed the medicine as much as they say you did. They make sure you always have it. But they got to sell
Exactly.
it to your insurance, so they got to make sure the proper things go online so none don't get miscrossed. Some people out here you got doctors out here selling pills to people that ain't even got the problem. So that's who really causing it. It used to be easy just to go get a refill, but now people was going in getting refills that they ain't needed. So the people who really needed ain't had the medicine. So they had to stop doing that and change the process. So people who really need the medicine, they get it first, or they make sure they go through the proper channels to get it. So the people who didn't have it, they couldn't get them no more. So now it's harder for them to get it because they got to go through all these channels.
And they won't even give black folks, color folks, pain medicine no more. And freaking all, I'm going to my dentist. Yeah, everybody in the world that ever had a toothache know how the teeth grow, know how it hurt. My gums swollen up, toothache, and y'all seen it with my jaw swollen and everything. And the only
Mm-hmm.
thing she can give me was antibiotics. And she told me, no, and Motrin. They give you some Motrin. But as far as getting a prescription, because I know all I need is my one hit and quit it. Give me that. Boom. They can't give it to you. Give me no Percocet, no Tylenol 3 with codeine,
Nope,
none of those
none of that.
strong.
Nope, they give you regular over the counter type medicine.
Yeah, I'm like,
Get you
since
just
when
right.
y'all could have been giving people the over the counter stuff if you would have
Yeah,
stuck doing that. But now,
they,
back then, it wasn't okay. You need something stronger. Now, just take the over the counter medicine. That's good enough.
oh, my camera came back on. I don't know what's going on with my connection out here. But nah, they do that.
Illuminati.
They smart. They smart people though, because they use our words against us. They'll be like, look, these kids out here, it's an opioid problem. We got to do something about it. And then this the problem they did. They stopped giving it to people. Even the Tylenols, people were selling Tylenols with
With
codeine in it.
Tylenol 3
So
with codeine. Yup.
yeah, so it just made it harder for a lot of people who really need it because a lot of people's getting addicted. So the only stop the addiction is to stop giving it to them. So when you come in with a toothache, they don't want to give you that opioid because you might get addicted. So after that, you might still be on it. So they trying different ways to get people to not get hooked on it, because they already got the people hooked. They want it hooked. They got it now. All the kids rapping about it. They taking it, they popping it. So they did they pop. Now they moving on to that fentanyl stuff. They gonna make that cool after a while.
After it stopped killing people. No, ain't no way. Ain't no way. It's
No.
just, Tyree, those Belvitas is on top of the refrigerator. Those breakfast crackers, those Belvita things. I always tell him it ain't something, a good snack. And the Belvita ain't nothing but oats. It's made of the oat flavor. Can't
Vita.
get cold one. Huh?
You said the Davita.
Belvita, it's got banana. They got a banana one. They got a cinnamon one. It's like it's supposed to be some people use it as a meal replacement, as a
Yeah.
snack. I would eat that before I would sit down and eat a plate of food, you
Yeah.
know. But
Hmm. We
it's just
lazy as a society. We got lazy, and the more lazy we get, the more control they have. So, I think early on we took care of our own home medicine and stuff like that. If you were sick, they took care of it. So you didn't have to worry about somebody telling you to do this and do that. Because we all human, even doctors human. Like I remember that first for a police officer before anything. Most people look at whatever their job description is and just think that's who they are. Like, nah, this dude probably woke up, had a bad day. He probably done lost somebody last year and feel like fuck it, he ain't gonna come in here and do a good job today. Or he just still learning. They be having people working on black people that I had a girl that was changing my IV that kept messing up. And I was like, how you missing my veins? I got veins everywhere. And I don't look away when people give me needles. I look at it, like I got a trust issue. I want to see you giving me the medicine you said you was giving me, how much you said you was shooting at me. They always try to say, you can turn your head. Now I look. So I kept looking, and she kept missing. I was like, what's going on? She poked me like 3 times. It started to hurt. I was like, nah, hey, can you just stop? Like, what's wrong? She was like, sorry, this is my first time. I'm looking like, what the hell is your assistant? I'm like, she's like, somebody supposed to be in there with her, but they just told her go ahead. They feel like she could have did it, but she was nervous. That's all it was. She was nervous. I could see like her hand just kept shaking and shit. I'm like, what's wrong? It was a white girl, and I was just like, man. When they came in, they put the IV in and stuff. I was like, that's messed up. Like y'all just let random people just work on me. Like
Sometimes people just don't know how to do what it's tasked for them to do. Like I had one nurse that couldn't get my veins. She said I had rolling veins, right? Then the surgery nurse came in at boot, and he was like, "You don't got no moving veins." He was like, "Your vein right there." She was shooting the wrong thing. Because when you are a big person, the streak of fat, sometimes they mix it up for a vein. They shoot in the fat instead of the vein. And a nurse that came in and replaced that girl said the girl was just lazy. She didn't want to look for the vein. He was like, "You ain't got no," and he did it immediately. Some people are nervous and don't like certain parts of their job and don't want to do it. And when you don't like something and don't want to do it, you don't do a good job at the task. That white girl that was doing your thing, Molly. Maybe she was squeamish and don't like starting IVs. So that means
she was still new though. I was her first person, so it was weird. I just happened to catch a college student or whatever she was. I just happened to be her first patient.
You couldn't have been her first patient because they had to have her trial on other people before she do it. And she can't do
I'm
it
them
alone.
people. That's what I'm saying. I'm one of them people. I'm one of them trial people that she tried, had to be. They probably had her in there all day, doing those same type until she get it. Cause I know people who just nurses and never became like doctors or anything, and they know how to do it. They done did it so long that they it come with experience more than anything. You can go to school for these things for 8 years, and until you get out there and actually do it, you ain't gonna really, catch on. You gotta constantly do it, get experience. So I can't imagine how many mistakes they made to get it right. I just don't want to be one of the mistakes. That's why I was worried about them vaccines. They want too much just don't get the vaccine. It's been plenty of vaccines, just the animal trials failed. So it was like, oh shit, like the animal trials failed, then why they rolling this shit out? So that's the only thing. A lot of people don't really look into a lot of this stuff. They don't question their doctors. Ain't nothing wrong. It's your health. It's your body. Same thing you'll ask a mechanic. Why I need to get this piece for my car? Why we need to do that? Why is the same thing you should ask about your body? Why I need this for my heart? Why I need this for my kidney? Because all medicine, all they do is affect another part of your body. So why it's helping this is affecting that. And now you got another problem. You got to take medicine for that. And it's going to help that, but affect something else. So it's like, what can I do to just basically get my body clean? And most times in cars, you got to drain the engine or drain the oil out. You got to flush it out and start with fresh oil. And it's the same thing. Flush all the poison toxins out. You can take a laxative, whatever you want to do, and then you can fast for at least a week or two, and you got a fresh start. It ain't no different. You got a new oil change, and now you can put whatever in there that you want, and it can be a lot better than the first things you put in there. But even if you do the same thing every 30 days or so, take a laxative or something, do something to flush your body out, and and reset.
A cleansing, a good cleansing out. That's a good way to look at it. Your body do need to cleanse it before people do weight loss. They would tell them you need to cleanse your body or go fasting before you change your diet. I don't like to say diet. I like to say before you change your eating habits. You should always cleanse your body before you change all the junk that's in you, all the waste, all the dead animal proteins and all that stuff. You should do a fasting to cleanse your stuff out. Introduce good stuff to your body. It's something they call like the reset mechanism. I remember when they had me losing weight before I had surgery, right? they were saying, for this day you can only eat this, this, this. They the same way they give it to you when you trying to clean your colon out. Or I mean, not clean your colon out before they do give you a colonoscopy. They have you take certain stuff. You can't eat this food. You can't eat this food leading up to the procedure, right? I guess they reset the body for that procedure, making sure you're clean inside before they go up there and do their test so they can see. But we should do the same thing before we start the new eating habit change. You know what I'm talking about? Like flush and get all that, cleans the body. Then you start introducing stuff back to your body in small doses but healthy. Like introduce the greens, start eating this, start eating that. Because after surgery, they don't let you eat a full meal after surgery. The first thing they give you is tea or broth diet. They give you the liquid diet when you're waking up for surgery, that's so you can have the strength to get your body back strong. And ain't nothing wrong with drinking teas and stuff like that and broth until we get strong enough so we can then we start introducing vegetables. And they won't let you just eat any vegetable. Like they tell you the potato is too heavy. Don't eat that. They give you lighter vegetables to eat. They give you a lot of leafy greens, a lot, and they also tell you make sure your vegetables are cooked well. They won't give you no vegetables that keep you gassy. You know, like cabbage and stuff. When they reintroduce it to you, they ain't going to introduce you to the cabbage, no onions, no garlic, the stuff that keep you gassy. So certain vegetables are used for certain things. Of course, all of y'all know that. But they tell you, nope, not yet, because they could build up gas in your body, other vegetables. So I found that if you eat those leafy green vegetables, the darker the vegetable, the more potent it is for the body, I guess. The good
Yeah.
it is. You know, you heard people talking about beets. Beets are good for the kidneys, the liver, certain stuff. And then don't forget your beans for fiber. They tell you the black beans for fiber. You eat this, this, and that. And it is a pattern. You will feel different, and your body will be like reset or reboost. You know.
Gotta reboot. I don't know.
Mm,
I just pay attention to the animals, man. Most of the biggest animals are plant based. You know, like they like pushing that vegan stuff. I mean, vegan cool too. You know, it's mostly the same thing. Just vegan. They don't even wear the clothes that I wear. You know, it's like it can't be made out of anything that comes from an animal, no wool or nothing. So that like they take it to the extreme. They use different soaps, toothpaste, lotion, cream, all that. So you know that's why I tell most people I'm just plant based. You know, I mostly like
plant based.
fruits and veggies, stuff like that. But I just look at the animals. I'm like, if a gorilla can live just off fruits, if an elephant, as big as an elephant is, come on now, like it don't eat no meat, but somehow it can survive for hundreds of years. Like some elephants live to be 150 years old, some maybe even more. Who knows? Because ain't nobody out there just following around elephants. And then when they do come across, when they say, well, his tusk was this long, so he was this old. Like, nah, they don't. We just take their word for anything. But I just mostly focus on animals. You know, most of the animals that do eat meat, they got fatty acid. They fatty acid way higher than ours. They got the fatty that knock it down and kill it. So they can eat a gazelle or any of that stuff because they body built to do those things. God created them to do those things. So it is like, man, we ain't got the same structures they do. Only animal that's close to ours is the gorilla, and they structures built just like ours. You know, so it's like they teeth and everything. Like if they was meant to bite through flesh, we would have sharp veins in our teeth, like sharks and stuff like that. They are meant to bite through flesh. Tigers and things, they meant to bite through flesh. Like I just believe the creator don't make mistakes. You know, and to go against it is like he made a mistake. And that's like with anything in the world. Most people, you know, small want to be big. Most people big want to be small. You know, most people, you know, that got, you know, this is not happy. You know, they want longer eyelashes. They want bigger lips, bigger butt, bigger titties. It's just like, damn, like the creator created you a certain way for a reason. You know, that'd be amazing. Like you seen birds and all the other animals, they don't care. Wherever they look, they look. So most of them don't even know how they probably look. They probably barely ever see their reflection. You know, it's
Mm-mm.
just like we
The, the
gone.
the creators a certain way, but we abuse our body to get the outcome. Like the creator, I abused food as an outlet, as an outcome, and look at all the extra weight I got on my body. The
Yeah.
creator made me strong enough to be able to sustain and hold my shell, but I ain't supposed to look like this. And I know I have to change me, but that's for health reasons, not because of vanity reasons to look good. I need to be able to move. I need to be able to be stronger. I need to be strong enough so I can keeping on.
Mm-hmm.
See, a lot of people like the contractor tell you, oh, because you look this way, look that way. It ain't got nothing to do with looks
Mm-hmm.
because it all got something about your being healthy, being strong enough, being able to sustain yourself. If at this weight, my body is going to wear down before my age. You know what I mean? Because weight makes you age, and because of my abusive pattern, I got the pounds and the stuff, and I'm not trying to. Food is a drug. I'm kicking my drug habit, okay? And that was food, and now I know how to properly eat and how to do. I'm trying to implement that, but I also have to keep my bones and muscles strong, and for endurance, I have to keep keeping on. Imagine that a person that just eat right and never walk a day in their life, when they get up to walk, they ain't gonna be able to walk because there is no muscle memory how to do that stuff. Bed took away my strength and my legs. My legs used to be. I got pictures of my legs. It used to be the strongest part of my body. I used to be able to bench, press 300 pounds doing that thing, laying on your back, and you use your legs. My calf and my legs. It used to be tight. After 6 months of laying in the bed, it looked like something died. It looked like my leg didn't even look like my leg, and I couldn't move it or turn my feet away because I didn't use my legs for a long time. All of that muscle, it looked like somebody just reached in and pulled the chunk of me out. Where my muscles and stuff was sunk in, like it sunk in on itself. It's all from not using those muscles. That's where your physical fitness come in at, because you want
Yeah.
to be strong and use them and keep that strength. If we
Yeah.
don't,
Yeah. Most people though that eat healthy, they move. That'd be dumb to just like I'm gonna make sure I eat healthy, but I'm not gonna move at all. So and
something
you gotta
wrong.
go get the food. Just like as long as you moving, you walking, you ain't gotta work out. And that's what a lot of people think. You gotta hit Planet Fitness and gym. No, you gotta be active. Now you just working at a desk office and you just sitting around ain't doing much. That ain't gonna be good for you. But as long as you walking, daily, it can just be to the bus stop and back around the corner. It ain't gotta be much. That's why you see a lot of old people out here. Sometimes they just
Walk.
walk in the track overnight. It's just a quick walk. It ain't gotta be a run. It ain't gotta be intense. It ain't gotta be 1,000 pounds. You got people out here want to be extra strong. Like nah, them people in them other countries they don't even lift weights. They just be running. Like it's some places they can run miles without even stopping. It's like dang, but that's because their endurance been built up since they was young. It's some people that can go under the water for like 5 minutes and be fishing with sticks. It was like how they got the capacity to do that. That's because they built their body up to do those things. And so far in America, we just built our body up to be obesity. It ain't our fault. Most times we've been taught like you should eat 3 times a day. These are the things you should eat. You should make sure you do this and you do that. And then you look, oh, you like, damn, everybody's job bigger than what they should be. But I'm just saying we all ate the way that we should eat. We all be the sizes that we should be. But even then, you got people out here that look good, but they still want to get things altered. They don't like their nose. They think their lips too small. It's just little stuff like that, or they do something plastic surgery or something like that. Just people not happy with what the creator gave me. Gave you the opportunity. Like this was how he wanted you to look. I really be thinking like if they say that we pick these baddies, who to say? It's like when you get a game and you be like, oh, I want to be, if you playing Mortal Kombat or something, I want to be Sub-Zero. You picking the character you want to play and you get to play with that character. Who to say we ain't pick these characters? These avatars that we in, these shells that we in. And now we get down here, we ain't got the memory that we pick and we don't even like them. But we the one who picked them. It's like, I just feel like, man, the creator really don't make no mistakes. With anything, it's like we here for a reason. You know, like we ain't none of us asked to come here, but that we here, we should be. You know, that's why it's called a present. You know, we should be happy with this gift. We should explore. We shouldn't spend our time worrying about, oh, I should look this certain way. Too much about our appearance. It should be more
Right.
about interior, spiritual. Like, why we here? Why did he bring us down here? What's our mission to be here? It ain't our mission to look good for TV and to be the best basketball player in the world, football player. It's for us to come together as one. And I think that that's the whole goal of life. If all us can somehow come together and communicate and be on the same page, we'll really figure out what's our real purpose for being down here. But as long as we fighting against each other and we got our different beliefs and stuff, it's gonna be chaos. We don't know. We're just gonna always be guessing.
And beauty, Molly, fades, and people eyesight can fade. I didn't know I tapped into other things the way we see. Like you're so busy seeing with your eyes, you can't see people spirits or their intentions, especially when they no good for you, because you busy looking somewhere else. And not until my vision was getting diminished, then I started to feel people and see people in a different way. Be like, mm, and it's so funny because people that you would normally visually gravitate towards, when you don't have that, so you gonna push back because the what's that they give, the aura that they give off sometimes be stank. They,
Mm-hmm.
or they, because their inner essence don't be glowing right. But with the visual, they may be, oh yeah, that's what you want visually. But then they aura, you get up on them, be like, oh no, you stink. Did you like, oh, that's not what I thought I saw. You saw with your eyes. You didn't see with the rest of your senses. You didn't check the people heart and how they treat you. And that's because that's what you really get. Eyes is an illusion too. You see things. How many times people trick people with the visions and the seeing? They do that all the time. And you say because you want to look a certain way, look a certain way. What if people couldn't see you? What if they had to go off about how you are inside? Are you still trying to look a certain way for to get this certain thing? I tell you, people
That's,
eat with their eyes. That's very much true. How many times we got something that looked good and tasted horrible?
and that's why they describe the devil in all them books. You know, I like to call them the evil. The evil. They gave him the word devil. They just added the detour, but they describe evil as beautiful. You know, like a lot of people thinking evil is always some dark, crazy looking thing. Nah, it's one of the most beautiful things you'll see. You'll have your guards down. It's basically something that you probably dream about. It's your dream gal, your dream woman. You know, and them be the most people that hurt. You know, they be like, dang, like why would they do me like this? That's what they mission. You know, a lot of people think people just down here to do good. Some people down here just to do bad. They mission is to be evil. The devil is doing what he supposed to do. Now it's our time to do what we supposed to do. We supposed to ignore him. You know, we don't supposed to take this little bribes. And right now we taking it all. Everything that we onto and we like to do is devilish. You know, and I ain't
And it
saying
ain't the
I'm saying
devil
society.
because
It's yeah. I'm saying evil. You know, that's why I don't like to say devil. Everything is mostly evil. You know, and they pushing this evil energy, even with the music, with television. They normalizing stuff that shouldn't be normalized. And it's okay how people want to live their life, but they know like even some of these books is against that, you know, man on man, woman on woman, but the push and the advertise like this is the way of life. It's like, nah, like let people have a choice. Don't even push the straight narrative, just let people have a choice of just living life. But when they start making this the narrative and you should do this and you can choose if you want to be a male or a female, it's like, come on now, like now we're going too far, because now we're saying the creator made mistakes. That's all. You know, I don't like that. You know, it's like you saying he made a mistake, you know. So if you was born a man and you saying you feel like you're a woman, like he made a mistake. Like that's what we need to just narrow it down to. I don't care what you believe in, who you believe in, whoever you believe in, whatever creator you believe in, you believe he made a mistake with you. Whatever you alter.
then that have people checking their supreme being, because if the person or the spirit or whatever you worship, the supreme being is making mistakes, then how supreme is that being? That the being can't be that supreme if they're making mistakes, right? Think about it.
You're right.
You know,
Like,
human
man,
make mistakes, not God.
yeah. People get mad at their kids when they want to alter something. Kids probably don't like their name. Parents mad. Why would you change your name? That name mean this and it mean that. That's the same thing I feel like when God creates something, why change it? You know, why y'all dumping shit in the ocean? You know, like it is what it like. Everything was said had supposed to be. When they start messing with the weather, manipulating the weather and shit, now you tamping with God property. You know, now y'all went too far. You know, it already went too far when they started speaking for him. And now you got people out here saying, oh, yeah, you know, God said this. Like, hold up. Can't nobody speak for me. So if you can't speak for me, ain't no damn way you going to speak for God or any creator you believe in. It's like, nah, that don't make sense. You can't even speak for the next person beside you. You say that all the time. You hear people say it all the time. Nah, let me speak for myself. Phil said that earlier. You got to speak up for yourself, Ma. I spoke up for me, and that's the same thing. How everybody out here speaking for God? If you believe Jesus lived, how people out here speaking for Jesus? You know, how people speaking for people who was dead before they was around? You know, just like they take these books and they say this person said this, and even in the books, it's still not Jesus' words. You know, it's still not any of these entities or prophets, whatever you want to call them. It's none of their words. It's coming from a third party. So it's like we taking people's word that we never even met, but we won't even take the person's word next door. The person next door just say he ain't take your Uber. Like, nah, I ain't take your Uber Eats, bro. But you won't believe that. But let some stranger come and say another stranger said that Jesus walked on water. You say, yeah, I believe that. Why? Because, hey, this stranger told me that another stranger put it in a book that another stranger wrote. So it's got to be true. But the dude next door you knew for the last 30 years, he telling you, man, I ain't take your Uber Eats, bro. And you don't believe him. And then you
Man, he
find out
sitting there
Uber
eating a
Eats put
burger
at the
in your
wrong
face.
location. Nah, he put it at the wrong location whole time. You know, they dropped it at the wrong spot. That's all I'm
And,
saying.
and
You believe
speaking of dropping at the wrong spots, that's what my rant today is going to be about: people stealing your groceries.
stealing your groceries.
Hmm.
But like out your refrigerator or like out
No,
your car? How that work?
out your delivery package.
Oh, how they do that?
When they drop your stuff off to you,
Mm-hmm.
they knock. They don't wait to hand it to you. They knock, and then they leave it. And you got so many, when they leave it, they leave it. Now your neighbors see you them dropping and leaving it. They're gonna hurry out their house to snatch stuff out your bag before you get to the damn door.
Yeah, them some bad neighbors. You need to go knock on the neighbor's door and have a conversation with them.
Give me
I
my
don't never
daggone
deal with
chips
that.
back. I saw you steal my Funyuns. I
Yeah,
saw you,
yeah.
Mr. Herbert. I seen you. Gonna
Yeah, I
steal my
love it.
stuff and then run
Ordering
back in your
groceries.
house.
I meet them at the door, and I gotta give them a PIN number so they can't even move.
Well, I gotta get up to the door. Sometimes I'll be in the back or whatever, and they'll send me a thing and say your groceries been delivered.
Uh-huh. They say,
And
oh, it's Reese.
because they do
It's
that.
gonna take 20 minutes to get to it, y'all. We got time. They do that with you. They know you
They
take
looking and
time.
watching me. They
Yeah,
watching my
anything
damn
come to your
groceries.
door. Do they take your packages, Amazons or anything?
Yes, they do. And this is so
That's the way.
funny. Cause you remember when they stole, they took my stuff and then they brought it back. Man, they took my medicine, right? And then they found out, oh, these diabetes supplies. They sealed the box back, and then the box reappeared back on my porch because I'm fussing UPS out like I didn't leave nothing or we left it, did it. You left it at the wrong address. I didn't get nothing. So insurance is on stuff. They had to go back and redeliver it. Anyway, the people brought my stuff back, Mall. They said, oh, these are freestyle Libres. Medicine ain't nothing in there. Ain't nothing, ain't nothing of value in there. They'll see what it is, and it was nice enough. At least they were nice enough to bring it back. Huh?
Yeah, that's crazy though.
That, that,
Yeah, I'd have been hat.
it's the vultures, the pirate vultures,
Yeah, I
the
had a
the
couple of
porch
packages
pirates.
stolen. It happens
See,
sometimes. That's why everybody got them door cameras now. So You ain't gotta worry about that. If a neighbor got one, that'd be great too.
But that don't mean
They
nothing.
just put them door cameras up. They sometimes turn around. You got some of them, they just go hard and be like, I cover my face and take it.
Not only that, they know you not home. They gonna cover your face, break in your house. They be like, "Oh, you not home, are you?" Just long gone are the days of like sitting there talking to the person. They be like, "Oh, you not home, are you?" If you are, to stop me from opening your door.
Mm-hmm.
It was on the
So,
camera breaking into people's houses. That lady said, "Put that package back."
put that package back.
And people said, "Oh, you not home." Not only am I gonna take this package, I'm coming on in. People stealing people groceries. And people, you know, that's bad when you ain't home and you're burglar. You know, a real thief, they get hungry and steal your food too.
They cook and all that. I mean, that's
And
what
leave you
time
the
we're in,
dish.
though. Everybody, breaking into things. People hungry. People, they
Who is
need
some
money.
guy in Prince George's County breaking into people's houses to go into people's children's room?
I don't know if I know him. I wouldn't be talking right now. We wouldn't grab his ass up if I know. I don't know.
That's crazy. He's not harming the kids. I don't know if you're going there watching them sleep or if you're going there stealing the kids' toys. But how do they know? Okay, how do they know he just breaking in and going into the kids' room? If they know all of this in detail, then they should be able to catch that dude.
Yeah, that's how you put fear in the community. You just make up shit and people believe it. There's a dude going around breaking in people's houses, going in their kids' room, but he not harming them. He just breaking in it. So it's like, okay, we got mental illness, but they gonna say he believe he's Santa. Like what the hell? Like, it's so many things people getting away with because they can just say it's mental illness. So it might be. If it is, he need help. But if y'all know he doing all that by detail, then obviously somebody seen him. Like, y'all obviously seen him.
Know that he
Y'all
going
know
in
who
the
it
kids'
is.
room.
Yeah.
That's
fake news.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Molly. I was like, that's too much. That's too, And then people are on high alert. Do you go and break it in PG? They said PG County. I'm like,
yeah. Something happened, they be like, well, it was a dude going around doing that. So, like, nah, be careful.
Be careful. Molly, we coming to the end of our show. Are you enjoying your trip?
Mm-hmm. We just patiently waiting for a little man to get here.
Scientist, I'm gonna give him the rocket fuel to make them nice. I ain't gonna say that. He been done blew everything up. He's gonna be smarter than his daddy and his aunties. He's gonna be smarter. So
If I see heat, why the fuck would I want to
generation.
Mama, I make you smile.
I'm glad I'm here for it.
Mama, your little nigga came from Wildland. Mama, always got in trouble.
Back tomorrow, same time as always. All till Thursday.
If I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fish. Mama, it's so hard down here.
Praying for my girl Lee, man. Get well, Lee.
Get well, Lee. She'll be back. She'll be back tomorrow.
I wish you could be here to see me today.
She's gonna bounce back strong.
Lee is a crazy ball. You know when the balls that go all over the place. The balls are crazy balls.
I fumbled trying to move too fast. I had to try. Growing up, I got in trouble. Told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up. Swear I be needing me time.
Peace, y'all.